problem with online relationships. Now, honestly, I feel like having an online relationship is near impossible. Like I don't really understand exactly how people get around with this, but I feel like in many ways nowadays we have been put in we're too critical about everything. We're too picky. There's too many problems, too many worrisome scenarios that can happen. So developing an online relationship is quite a challenge. I want to take a look at it. This video popped up from a really small channel, so I want to see.
Public relationships has existed since the dawn of entertainment.
Oh, it has.
It started when we saw celebrities date one another, broadcasting their love through interviews or talk shows, and soon after, it became very normal for people to post their significant other on social media.
Oh, so it's just like showing your relationship. Oh, I thought it was having like a distant relationship kind of thing, like starting a relationship through Tinder and stuff like that. Oh, okay.
You'll even scroll into some videos and trends people do with their partner. And get this shit off my feed. My lonely ass isn't supposed to be seeing this. Overall, it's a very wholesome and sweet intention. When you're in love, the person becomes a big part of your life. It's only natural to show it whenever you end up posting online. I felt special whenever someone posted me. But recently, I came to find the problem with showing off your relationship to the internet.
Am I the only one that don't give a fuck? I don't care, man. I don't want to see somebody in a relationship, but like if that's the whole target, just to present that, oh, we're in love, let's go. Like, I don't really give a shit.
There's a risk when something so intimate like a relationship gets too public. Because when too much gets exposed, the doors flood open that risks surrounding your relationship with negativity, especially when the internet has a lot of negative energy.
Oh my god.
I mean, look at me. I make commentary videos talking about drama on YouTube. And if you put your personal business out there, it's vulnerable towards criticism. Some things are better kept private, whether it be couple arguments or even a breakup, because people are going to take whatever is going on and spread it like wildfire.
I personally think that when it comes to a relationship, it's nice to show like a photo. Let's say we're gone somewhere and you want to post that online. Yeah, that's fine because you went somewhere. But like posting all the time on your online, like about your relationship, is kind of weird. I feel like these things should be kept private, because like, why would I go out there and be like, look at me, I have a relationship. Look at me, we're doing all of this cutesy bullshit. Look what we're up to. Like, I feel like that's kind of weird, man. Like, these are our times, and I'm not gonna sit here and like share that with everybody online. Like, this is like, I feel like we're putting another value add on it.
Like a breakup, it's okay to be going through it. You're hurt, you're sad, you're depressed. But social media is not the right place for this. You have to keep that between your close friends and your close inner circle, or maybe people that are involved in the situation. But a complete stranger like me should not be able to pull up a video of you crashing out over a breakup. This you right here? Some things can be shared, of course, but there's a level of transparency you need to maintain. And I've compiled a few examples of public relationships that got a little too public, starting with Sarah Kim. Sarah Kim is a lifestyle influencer on TikTok who documents her life on cooking, her job, her family, and of course...
The problem with that is that these people don't have friends or close people. You think that people that post stuff on online about their relationship don't have friends? Yeah, that might be it, because who are they going to share it with? Like, they might as well just share it to everybody. 100%. Yeah, that might be the case.
First, her husband. And with the type of content she puts out, podcast clips have been going viral about her husband, Andrew, where he's shown as an unemployed, pathetic loser. For context, Sarah works 2 jobs. A 9-to-5 corporate job while being a content creator. She commutes 2 hours for work while pregnant. Meanwhile, Andrew is unemployed, doesn't cook or clean. He keeps his wife up all night because he plays video games, and he even missed the baby's first ultrasound because he was at a boys' trip.
Damn.
Also, he's a pastor who makes fun of his wife.
There's this person who lives in my house, and she cackles every time I'm speaking in Korean, right? What kind of cruel person does this? And
obviously, with that information, this guy's a terrible husband. This guy provides nothing for the family and is in fact leeching off it, while his pregnant wife is paying and providing for everything.
Damn.
He definitely gets pegged in the bedroom. He is not wearing the pants in this household. So news spreads and hateful comments are thrown bashing at Andrew, and eventually Sarah makes a response.
I took this past week to unplug because my top priority is to protect the peace and the health of my family. Andrew and I, from the very beginning, we have committed to being there for each other and supporting each other through anything and everything. I've had long periods of time where I didn't have a job. Andrew was the one who had fully supported us through that. And so in the season where Andrew's in between jobs, I am more than happy to stand by him.
She starts to
man.
debunk a lot of the
That's right,
misinformation that
Mom.
was spread.
A very
I'll be fine.
sweet and intimate moment where Andrew and I are taking a look at our very first ultrasound in the parking lot of our hospital has somehow become a story of he's at a boys trip and so missed my ultrasound.
That's the classic internet, man. They lie. They make up these scenarios just to push everybody else's down. This is so typical.
When in reality, he came straight to the hospital as soon as his scheduled job interview had ended, hoping to make the appointment. Social media can only capture fractions of my whole life.
You can't see the full side of a relationship, and I doubt anyone would ever want to be that open. But it shows how the little you put out can be taken out of context and overblown. People are quick to judge, and given the surface of what's shown, it turns this guy to be the worst husband in the world. And I'm not saying he is or isn't, but I will say there was a lot of misinformation spread about the marriage
Yeah, I know.
because
That was
the
crazy.
relationship was put out online. And this all happened from small glimpses of their marriage. I can't imagine how bad it would be if they documented their relationship, which is exactly what happened with Evelyn Ha and Fred Liu.
Ooh.
This is an internet couple that has well put out their relationship on social media. When I say they posted about it a lot, I mean a lot. Online relationship creators probably have it the worst because their brand is built around the relationship, and that's fine and all until the couple breaks up.
Justin and I have broken up, and it was mutual. But right now we're both trying to move on, and I just ask that you please respect our privacy right now.
Gotta delete the
Thank
channel
you.
now, man.
Doing this has got to be so awkward, man. Imagine having to announce your breakup online to people you don't even know. But breakups happen, things just don't work out sometimes, and that's life. Nothing's wrong with that. But it becomes a mess when so much of it is documented, a bunch of fans become invested in the relationship, it becomes a shock when a couple separates. I didn't even know who Fred and Evelyn were until they broke up. And I found them out through everybody else talking about what happened and wondering why it ended. I still think there's edits being made of them since the fans haven't let go of it. Both of them have different partners already and have moved on with their lives,
But that must be weird, bro. Like, that's the most awkward shit. Can you believe that? Like, imagine if you date one of them, like now. And then you're scrolling through TikTok and there's like a bunch of like parasocial fans that are still making fan cams and edits of them being together. Like, that must be so weird.
the videos and traces of their past doesn't disappear. It feels like the internet doesn't want you to move on. Take a look at this post when Evelyn reviews her new boyfriend. I don't know who this guy is, but he must get haunted by her past public relationship. Look at the comments. Oh, yikes. Now we know why he's a mystery man. Who wants Fred back? Nah, she fumbled, cause what the hell is that? Nah, if I were him,
Bro.
I'm crashing out.
Even though Evelyn and I aren't together anymore, there is no bad blood between us, and we have nothing but respect for each other.
Luckily, the breakup stayed relatively private. There's only speculation and rumors that haven't been confirmed, and I think it's great that it was kept that way. Because if a breakup turns to full-blown internet drama, you'll get a disaster like the Arcade Craniacs situation.
Oh,
Now, if you didn't know, Arcade Craniacs was a YouTube channel that was popular around
this is
2000.
the guy that did the Among Us juice thingy, is it? Or is that someone else? I don't know.
20 for 3 a.m. videos.
Oh, it is the guy. Yeah, bro. The only video I've seen of this guy is where he drank like blue juice and became an Among Us. It's so fucking stupid, bro.
Yo, what is up, you guys? Right now, we're at McDonald's, and it is currently 3 in the morning.
Oh, no.
And we just found out when you come to McDonald's at 3 in the morning,
The staff is sleeping. And they're not gonna make your burger. Oh, fuck.
you could order the Among Us Happy
Among
Meal.
Us!
It's pretty harmless content that was meant for children. But somehow, the downfall of their channel had nothing to do with their
I
content.
think this shit is so stupid, bro. Props to the guy. He made the dumbest videos ever. That's an achievement. Holy fuck.
It was because of their relationship. The channel was run by a
Live react to the video. Yeah.
couple, and when they broke up, it turned to a full-blown expose war. Both of them made long videos airing out their love life drama to the public.
Man, this
The
is
audience
so
never
cringe.
signed up for that. They came
Like, I'm
for
gonna be real with you. I think all this relationship shit, I don't know how you watch this. And honestly, also these breakup videos, it's just cringe, bro. Nah, I don't want to meddle in someone else's personal business. That's not my deal.
Goofy Chuck E. Cheese videos, not a messy breakup
I know
saga.
the reason he cheated on the Among Us girl. He cheated on the Among Us.
There's too much to unpack. There's entire separate videos that address their situation, but it resulted in their
Wow.
channel pretty much dead. This is one of the worst cases of making
Wait, really?
pretty much dead.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm quitting YouTube. And then he posts another video. Oh, okay. I guess he didn't quit.
This is one of the worst cases of making a relationship public, which is making a breakup public. Not only did their personal lives get turned into online drama, their entire careers took a hit because of it. Nobody wins here. After going through my own experience and seeing how relationships can crumble from it being too exposed, I realized how important it is to be wary of what you put out there. You need to be aware of what you're sharing and what you want to keep private. And this is coming from a guy who's been guilty of oversharing. I look back and realize how immature I was. When you have so much emotions that you want to let out, you got to maintain it in a space where you are okay with being
You go to the gym and you lift a rock and then you forget about it.
judged, which again is probably not the internet. Even if you have a terrible ex and went through
Yeah,
traumatic
don't
things,
do the internet.
I know people love to rant about
If you're emotional, you should stay away from the internet. Unless you're watching videos, then you can stay on the internet. But you should stay away from social media.
their exes, but at least in my opinion, I much rather have my privacy kept
Pick things up and put them down. Yeah. That's the good thing for mental health.
than Billy from Ohio knowing everything I went through. Okay, maybe if I ever get invited to a famous podcast and the question is brought up, I'll say a couple of things. But if I ever do, I'll speak from my experiences and not my trauma, you know? I won't be going out of my way to push my relationship tea out there. Anyway, if you made it this far into the video, comment, I have a good relationship with blueberries.
Ooh.
Like and subscribe. See ya.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's I don't know. I think it's awkward, man. I would never watch somebody online relationship, and I would never sit there and talk about post about my online relationship all the time. Nothing wrong with posting a picture of going to Disneyland or something like that. Like, why not? Or having a conversation stream and mentioning something that happened or something that went in a past or current relationship. Why the fuck? Why not? But like, man, oversharing is just weird. Like, that's none of anybody else's business. They don't give a fuck. People don't care. You should not care about sharing. Like, keep that down. Nobody gives a damn. I crocked and listen true crime, but I'm gonna hopefully start going to the gym too. I hope so too. Like, I mean, you do whatever you want. You live your life the way you want, but like going to the gym just is great for the mental health in the end of the day. And that's all I can recommend. I'm kind of sad that someone makes this public. Yeah, I would not. But yeah. I'm not overly emotional, so I just don't understand how people can just post their relationship breakup so casually. Yeah, I feel like that's weird. Posting about your breakup online, I would never do that. That's cruel. That's wild. That's wild. But yeah, unless I have like that's the problem, is that you have to do that whenever you have such a public relationship. You kind of have to make an you need to make a post about it. You need to talk about it so your fans know that we don't fuck each other anymore. We're out. So you got to stop talking about us, and that's it. But yeah, never do that, Ali. Thieves use this to know when you are not at home. Yeah, you think thieves will come by? What they gonna steal, man? My phone stand, bro? What the hell? Go buy one. It's $20 or something. Anyways, I'm out. That was a good video. W video.